At the University of Wisconsin-Whitewater, we're passionate about learning. Our talented faculty members blend teaching with research, creating hands-on learning experiences for students. Warhawk Pride thrives at UW-Whitewater, where student-athletes excel on the field and in the classroom, where diversity is celebrated. A tradition of excellence. Find your passion here.
Here at UW-Whitewater Intramural Sports, we have a motto: a sport for everyone and everyone in a sport.
That's it anyways. Oh, she got that off, and they're going to count it.
Had a blast. Always have fun at intramurals.
Every day we strive to go above and beyond that goal by providing healthy exercise, promoting leisure education, and giving students that competitive atmosphere they are looking for.
Yes! Yes!
It's exciting. Brings me back to those high school days with Friday Night Lights.
With our 25 different intramural sports offered, we guarantee that we have a sport for you. Go to our website and find your sport today.
Video One Media Services provides accomplished students the opportunity to enhance their college experience by working with real-world clients. In addition, we provide clients local and affordable video options to better enhance their media needs. For more information on how Video One Media Services can help you with your next media project, email or call our office at 262-472-5659.
Welcome to the University Bookstore. The University Bookstore provides students with the opportunity to purchase apparel, gift items, textbooks, snacks, supplies, and other necessities right here on campus. The bookstore is also home to textbook rental, where you can find many of your required textbooks. Our friendly staff always goes the extra mile to provide customers with a quick and pleasant experience. Visit the bookstore today to find great deals on everything you need to succeed as a Warhawk.
What's up, guys? I'm Coby Brault. This is the $10 Chef. Today we're going to be making a turkey BLT melt sandwich for you guys. Let's show you all the ingredients that we'll need for today. First things first, you'll need the bread. Can't have a sandwich without bread. I went with the honey wheat today, but that's just a personal preference. You guys can go with white wheat, whatever you're feeling. Next up, turkey. You'll need your turkey. I got a oven roasted turkey breast here, just the deli pre-sliced. I find that to be the easiest to use. Next up, you'll need some butter. After that, some bacon. We'll also need some lettuce, a tomato, and last but not least, some cheese. Now, I went with pepper jack today. That's my personal favorite. Again, totally up to you, cheddar, marble, whatever you're feeling. But the big thing is I prefer these slices in comparison to, just getting the block and having to slice it yourself. The slices just make everything easier, the pre-slice. So we're going to show you how that all comes together to make a delicious sandwich for under $10 right after the break.
What does it mean to be a Warhawk?
It means allowing myself to dream big and think outside the box.
Pushing the limits of what I think is possible.
Seeing ideas through from start to finish.
Collaborating with professors and peers.
And seizing opportunities in the community to put my knowledge to use.
I'm studying abroad,
learning another language,
and listening to the stories of others.
I'm making lifelong friends and fearlessly sharing my gifts with the world.
As a Warhawk, I stay balanced,
take great care of myself,
and get out of my comfort zone.
I refuse to let the past determine my future.
And I'm taking confident steps in the directions of my dreams.
Sometimes it doesn't make sense.
And other times it couldn't be more exciting.
but I will keep my goals in mind
and never quit.
Because
That's the Warhawk way.
As an Army ROTC cadet at Whitewater, you have the opportunity to develop into a great leader while learning and applying the Army values to your everyday life. Within ROTC, you have the chance to travel overseas in the CULP program to train with other militaries, attend many elite Army schools such as Airborne and Combat Diver, and you have the opportunity to attend conferences and guest lectures by some of the Army's top-ranking officers. Our Warhawk cadets participate in many extracurricular activities, Division III sports, Greek life, intramural sports, among many other team building and community service events. Being a cadet at Whitewater is more than just being part of the Army. It's also about being active members in our community and coming together to form a family atmosphere. Anyone who wants to be a part of something bigger than themselves while developing themselves professionally should consider UW-Whitewater ROTC. To sign up for UW-Whitewater ROTC, go to the 4th floor of McCutcheon Hall to room 417.
Welcome to the University Center Reservations. We are here to provide an abundance of rooms to make your events possible. We schedule events in multiple buildings around campus. Your meeting could be for business or a party. We got you covered. Performances are also an option. Solo, duo, or the whole organization. Don't be shy. Stop by our office or visit our website for more information. We would love to help you out.
UWW-TV has been an important part of the campus and community since 1980.
Not only providing on-air learning opportunities for broadcast journalists and electronic media production students,
but educating and entertaining our audiences with award-winning news, live sports coverage, original programming,
as well as dedicating the mission to developing creative collaborations throughout campus.
For more information, visit our website, our 24/7 stream, and like us on Facebook.
Check us out because you gotta see what's on UWW-TV.
Alright guys, welcome back to the $10 Chef, where today we're making our turkey BLT melt. Now, over the break, wash all the veggies. Only got 2 veggies here. Very important to wash your veggies, cold water. Sometimes I even use vinegar if I'm feeling fancy, but either way, gotta make sure that those get washed. Now, the first thing that we're gonna do is butter the bread. Gotta get the bread ready to eventually grill it in a little bit here. So, the important thing with this step is just to butter the one side. So you just want to butter one side on each slice. Just a nice thin layer of butter. And the whole purpose for that is so that that side can get golden brown. Kind of like if you've ever made a grilled cheese. That's how we're going to do it today. Only butter the one side, and then both of the butter sides are going to be the sides that eventually go into the pan. But we'll get to that. So, now that we got our bread nice and buttered, it is time to slice up the veggies. Put the lid on that quick. Now we're gonna start with the lettuce. Obviously, this is a massive head of lettuce. You can see it's still kind of wet. You don't want to use all the lettuce, just rip off one piece. That's all we'll need for the sandwich. And the thing with this, you're gonna wanna get the middle part here. You don't wanna get the stem, that's just crunchy and not very appetizing. And you can see the ends are the first to go kind of brown. You can see this one's already a little brown. So we're gonna slice that off and just simple cuts. One slice to get the end off, one slice to get the stem off. and then just kind of line it up with your sandwich here. You know, you don't want too much lettuce hanging off, so you look at it, still a little too big, so I can shave it down even a little more. And one more slice. Now you see that should be perfect to go right in the middle of this delicious sandwich. So you're gonna wanna throw all those scraps away, got the lettuce ready, and we're gonna do that one more time, one more leaf. All right. Again, cut the stem off and the end. Both are looking pretty good, ready to roll. Get those scraps out of there. Next up, the tomato. Now if you've never cut a tomato before, super simple, very, very easy. You just want to cut the top part off first, like so. This part's pretty unappetizing. As you can see, that's where the stem is there, and then the back side, just the same, just a little cut, same reason. There's a little piece there, not very appetizing. Now, all you want to do is just nice thin slices, about, I'd say half of the width of the blade of the knife here. And we're only going to need 2 slices for this sandwich. Unless you really love tomatoes, then you can, go 3, 4, however many you're feeling, but I'm only using 2 today. So we got 2 slices of tomato, nice and thin. We got the 2 slices of lettuce. And we got the buttered bread right here. Next up, we're gonna move over to the stovetop where we're gonna cook the bacon and put the cheese and the turkey on top of the bread, get that ready before we bring it back here and assemble it. So we will do all of that right after the break.
At the University of Wisconsin-Whitewater, we're passionate about learning. Our talented faculty members blend teaching with research, creating hands-on learning experiences for students. Warhawk Pride thrives at UW-Whitewater, where student-athletes excel on the field and in the classroom, where diversity is celebrated. A tradition of excellence. Find your passion here.
At the University Bookstore, we have an excellent selection of competitively priced books and classroom necessities for students. We have Warhawk gear ranging from athletic apparel to comfy sweatshirts the whole family can enjoy. The textbook rental service is also available for students to check out their required readings for class. You can also find and order books, apparel, and gift items from our online catalog, located at UW-Whitewaterbookstore.com. The University Bookstore, we provide for your college experiences.
Here at UWW, we put a lot of emphasis on shaping your involvement. Involvement helps you get to know more people with similar values and goals as yourself. The Student Involvement Office can help you get involved with organizations on campus, or we can help you start a brand new one. So what are you waiting for? It's time to shape your involvement at UWW. If you'd like to learn more, stop by UC 127 or contact us at involvement@uww.edu or call 262-472-6217.
Turn us on. Flip them off. 91.7 WSUW. 91.7 is a student-run radio station serving the Whitewater area with a variety of original programs, live sports broadcasting, community events, and more. So turn us on. 91.7 FM. Or stream us live at 917theedge.com.
The Department of Communication offers students the opportunity to explore the world through the faculty-led travel study program. The course consists of both in-class lecture and a 3-week travel component at the end of the semester.
You have a life that is insanely busy. You don't have to give up so much time to do a 3-week travel study, and you can compact a lot in 3 weeks.
The course is worth 3 credits and is open to all majors. The program features group travel with peers and faculty.
I think the benefit of traveling in a group like the travel study is there's always somebody there to experience new things with you, and you always have new friends to gain.
Travel Study offers a variety of travel destinations, including a trip to Ireland every other year. Develop new relationships, participate in enriching cultures, and experience personal growth while abroad.
With the Travel Study, it was so great being able to go to places and really experience the value that they can give to our own culture and just to me as a person.
For more information, please visit
Welcome back to the $10 Chef. We have moved over to the stovetop here. We got 2 pans. This one's gonna be for the bread as well as the cheese and turkey there, and this one is strictly for bacon. Now, gotta move that top obviously. First thing we're gonna do, spray down the bacon pan. Now you're gonna want that on about medium heat, so turn the dial about halfway. We're gonna need 2 slices of bacon here. And you can hear that sizzle. Put that stuff going down, and then I like to put that topper right back on so you don't get bacon grease everywhere. Now, when putting the bread on this pan, you want it about a quarter of the way. Turn the dial about a quarter of the way. And you're going to want to put the butter side down first. So do that, 1 each. Keep it open face like that, and then put the turkey and cheese just on one of the slices. Let that cook for a little bit. Now with this bacon, I don't have a set of tongs, so I just use a fork. This is a college cooking show after all. But yeah, the thing with the bread, you just want to get a nice golden brown to it. And I like my bacon a little more crispy, but it's up to you how long you want to cook it. If you like it a little more chewy, underdone, you can do it that way. Give this bacon a quick flip. And one more. Put that top right back on. You can hear it sizzling, starting to splatter a little bit. Let's check the bread quick. And it's still got a little bit more time. But yeah, it shouldn't be more than probably about 5 minutes over here. Another tip, let the pan get hot first before you put everything on. That makes everything go a lot quicker. Now when you take the bread out, you're gonna wanna leave it open face. That means, don't put the one slice on top of the other, because we still gotta add the lettuce and the tomato as well as the bacon, which we'll do back at the table. I'm gonna flip this bacon one more time. Give it a little more on each side. Oh yeah, that side's getting nice and crispy. Alright, and the bread is ready. You can see how nice and golden brown it is. Like I said, leave that open. Check this one. Oh yeah, that's perfect. Turn that burner off, don't want to start a fire. Bacon, looking nice and crispy. We'll throw that on the plate too. And then we'll bring that all back over to the table to assemble this delicious turkey BLT melt. So let's do it. Alright, and we are back here at the table, ready to put this delicious turkey BLT melt sandwich together. Now you can see we got the turkey and cheese on the one slice, the other slice nice and golden brown. So the assembly, gonna go slice of lettuce, slice of tomato. I like to put the bacon in the middle, do a little X action there. Lettuce, and then one more slice of tomato. Get that on top, crunch that down. And then here we go, here's the money shot right here. Cut it in half. Now, let's take a bite and see what all the hype is about. Wow, that is incredible. Excuse me. That is delicious. You know, your classic BLT, throw some cheese and turkey in there, you can't go wrong. And that's the thing that we're trying to do here with the $10 Chef. Simple, easy meals, no prior cooking experience necessary. About what, 10-15 minutes and you got yourself a delicious sandwich here. You know, growing up, your mom's making every meal for you, your dad's making every meal for you. Then we get to college, it's mostly dining hall food for our whole freshman year, and that's not really cooking. You know, you'll have your snacks in the dorm, but this show is gonna teach you some simple recipes, make your life a lot easier. If you're eating takeout 7 days a week, you're gonna go broke. Anyways, I'm about to max out on this sandwich here, so I'm gonna have to catch you guys next time. But make sure to tune in next week and see what we got cooking on the $10 Chef.